Okay, house bank configuration theory will be same. Okay, please write your running notes. Running notes is nothing but write according to your convenient. Please share the screen. Okay. Please check the screen. Most of the time, when you access this particular screen, you have to select this options, go to options. Okay, so here control setting. In controlling setting, you have to select your browser is always go to Chrome because it is authorized. If you go to Internet Explorer, otherwise any other internet browsers, it is a little difficult to access bank accounting procedures. Okay, this is only for institution point of view, because if you go to any other internet browsers, maybe we get securities issues. Because of that, you have to select your own. Look here. Here I'm having HTML controller is other option. Internet Explorer, and we are taking is a Chrome one. The first option, whenever you want to practice in house bank, you have to activate internet first. The second one, go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Please share the screen here. I'm very sorry. When you comes to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, you have to come here, conversion of accounting to SAP S4 HANA, preparation and migration of customizing. Then after that, you have to go for the preparation of migration house bank accounts. Here, already is activated. Okay, no need to worry. So here you have to check your number series is it's already activated. It's activated. It's activated. So this is important. It's recordings, but I won't share. Look here. So when you comes to here, you have to select your account type. 01 is called current account for internal usage. And second one is a current account, a deposit account, loan account, investment account, tax account, migration account, salary account, and checking account. When you comes to house bank, more than one bank will work into the same procedure. Because of that, we'll call the house bank. Whenever you go to reality in any XYZ organization, they will maintain more than one bank account. Even come to Sri Krishna, I will maintain two bank accounts, one for incoming payment, another for outgoing payment. Why we do like that? It will be more useful in the auditing point of view. For example, whenever we are receiving any income from the other sources, we will collect into one account. From there, I will transfer internal to XYZ account. From that XYZ account, I will make all my expenditures relevant of office or business or my personal usage. In bank one, will have only crediteds. From the bank two, will have all debiteds. Even if you go to reality in any big companies, they will maintain more than one bank account to monitor very easy. The salaries will come from another bank account. At the same time, they will investment for the shares and further business point of view. At the same time, is part of the provisions and is a part of the business security. For example, most of the companies will investment minimum 10% on company names. Why they do? In the critical conditions, the fund is going to be save the organization whenever we are not able to run the business. So here we have a 9+ accounts. If you want to add anything, you can create and you can add. So mostly these 9 accounts are important. So here we are going to work in a current account internal and current account. So what is that current account internal and current account? Only the capital point of view, then it is going to be used this account. Whenever you want to make official deal with our business partner, deposits, loans, investments, you can select any one of the account. These 9 categories are predefined. Okay. In any reason, if you want to maintain any alternate account, and you please select here create icon and write here 10 and you write here. Okay, here I'm going to write what is my company name? S3. Okay, so just you make some changes. So here, okay, I'm going to select this one. Sensitive fields for modification process. If you have any modifications, you can write the variant and other bank statements point of view. Define bank statement groups. So what is bank statement groups is nothing but whenever you want to maintain bank statements for the customer statement separate. Okay, particular branch wise separate, particular vendor wise separate, or particular material wise separate. Whenever you want to maintain a separate bank reconciliation statements, we will create groups. For example, if I create a business account group for the customer, all customers are going to reflect under that particular bank reconciliation statement group. So in end of the day, when we comes to the business users, they have to prepare bank reconciliation statements according to the business partner. For example, and in this my organization, I'm a bank accounting officer and he's reflecting for the logistics and he's working for sales. And he belongs to responsible of the customer and he belongs to the vendors. Okay, whenever they want to prepare one vendor statement account, they will raise that query against of bank reconciliation department. They are going to approach us. They will ask so and so vendor and so credential dates from date to so and so date and so condition. They will give all kind of queries. According to that, I have to pick up all my data to the business user. In this case, we have to maintain bank reconciliation statement groups. Why we will maintain that? Because for every data is going to be collaborate with the bank accounting. There we will select different kind of categories. When you comes to customer, in customer also we have so many different kind of customer activities. So we will maintain groups, and especially when you comes to only electronic transfer is the separate group. By the checks manual is another group. By the manual deposit is another group. From so and so account we have received. So we will maintain different kind of scenarios. ఇవన్నీ maintain. ఇవన్నీ already predefined ఉంటుంది. In the next class, I will show you what kind of approval and rejection and approval patterns and what kind of approval methods ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనం use చేస్తాం. So this is important. Even no need to create any new thing because already SAP system is designed. And one more request, and don't create anything in existing system. It is more difficult to face for others. Okay. Look here and switch migration program for house bank. Okay, so already we have all thing, no need access. Okay, no need to open anything here. Already we have activities. This is basic requirement. Then after go to FI12. Select position tab. Company code S3. Do you remember that FI12? Select enter. Already here we have a bank accounting information. But when you go to ECC, look here. FI12. For example, chief, I'm having existing. Okay. I'm having S1 company. Whenever I have click, automatically we have a new entries in ECC and EHP. But if you go to here, in S4 HANA, there is no new entries. Already the data is available because the system is already connected in internal. No need to create by manual. Automatically system having the table sharing because the whole data is going to be saved in AC Docker table. Then again, no need to give any connections by manual. Automatically system is integrated from internal sources. So now I'm going to select here. Double click on house bank. Here I'm going to select new entries. Okay, so my house bank name is SBI. Okay, so bank accounting regional key. Here you have to write SBI bank account key. So you can create here. Otherwise, you can create from FI01 T code. So most of the time you get a question on where you are going to create SBI bank account key. So bank account key transaction code is FI01. And what is the purpose? We'll create bank key. The address, identification of the bank. Okay, the whole information. Look here, whenever we are using the electronic payments, I mean net banking, then we will create a bank key. Means I will write the candidate name and bank account number 2 times and IFC code and etc. details. Then only that person will be work as a applicant in my bank statement. So I can send him or else I can receive amount from the person. So whenever you have to prepare the bank account in our system, in our account, that is called bank key. So now we are giving our bank key SBI and S3. I'm already create Jashnam Hyderabad. So now I'm going to create here S3. What is our bank key? S3. So here you write write any alternate number. This is your basic information. You have to select create. The create bank is nothing but bank key creation. Bank, SBI Bank. State Bank of India. The reflection for S3. I'm going to select here Andhra Pradesh. Ledante. I think TS. Already we have created our business. Then TS and create test. This is we have created. Step the code is identification. Okay, so this is more enough. You have to fill this all information. Then after enter, you have save. Look here, your bank account is created, but it's not activated. When you want to activate your bank account, till now it is the same like a previous class, which we had in ECC and EHP, the same version. But now, whenever you have selected bank accounts folder, the system will give you read access only. Just click here. And here you have to go for create bank account. So now here the bank account configuration is not going to create. You have to create in cloud only. So because of the reason, when you click create bank account, automatically the system will generate one access ID. Okay, so just go to advanced. Continue. The for a server is unsafe is nothing but your server is not unsafe because of education mode. Automatically the system is going to be redirected for net viewer. Okay, so this option net viewer. Look here, whenever you go to EHP, this option. Okay, this option is not available in this platform. Okay, so here it is missing. We have to go here. And what is your username? Password? Okay, when you have access, automatically the system is going to reflect for another screen. System is upgraded. It's a more safe, right? Yeah, security purpose compared to EHP, and here we have a lot of security. Everything data having in cloud with confidential, so that it will be easy handling. Look here, when we comes to new bank accounting configuration, that's actually will work under cloud point of view. So general house bank connectivity and additional data. Whenever you go to additional data, we have to fill about like what kind of controlling and profit center and segment is reflecting. Means bank accounting is going to be connected with the controlling part. And these options are not available in EHP because the bank accounting is going to be recorded in FI point of view only. But obviously, whenever you go to reality in the live company, the bank accounting is also one of the controller. Whenever you have a complete cost centers and profit center assignments to the bank accounting, then it will be easy to handle your bank statements according to the parameter. Parameters is nothing but reportings. We will identify the criteria of business area. But here you can prepare business area, profit center, cost center, and segment. Means you have a lot of options to find out the bank activities and bank payments or receipts. Come to here in house bank connectivity and general data. General data is nothing but all information, and here we will make the connection. So right here, whenever you have a star symbol, must you have to fill that is called important field. So today's date is 29th of February. The company code is S3, and please don't write by manual, always select from the list only. Server slow on it. ఇట్లా చిన్న బాక్స్ ఉందంటే లిస్ట్ ఓపెన్ అయింది. Just you click enter and please check the weight. If you need anything, then system will give you alert. Then after connectivity, go to add, otherwise managements, S3 company code, house bank account, general ledger account. Already you have bank account in your chart of accounting, right? మనం క్రియేట్ చేయలేదా? చేయలేదు. ఓన్లీ క్యాపిటల్ అండ్ ఏదో క్రియేట్ FS00. చూద్దాం నాకు గుర్తులేదు. చూద్దాం. Yes, I'm having bank account. So bill discounting, collection account. All details about your bank, which is you have given in the previous. This is bank details. And click enter. Save. See you all. Bank account, current account is created. In this server, just minimize it. Go to F512. Must and should you have to come home screen, then only you go. Akade unti meer pick up cheste file pick up avvadu. Refresh avvali. Okay, so come back to home screen. to refresh your server, F512. Position tab, S3 is your company code. Select, double click on bank accounts. Company code. What is your house bank? You have to select from the list. From it will pick up. Enter. So now you have all your bank accounting details. It is activated. Okay. It's active. Yes, it's activated. So after you can check here anything, then you can close directly. Go to F512. Position tab, S3. Select your bank accounting information. So you can read here. Whenever you want to manage your bank, automatically the system will get back. If you want to change anything in cloud only, you have to change. So now your bank account is activated. Now I'm going to FCHI. Do you remember this all D codes? House bank. What is your house bank name? What is your bank ID? Parent account. Then after go to change icon. Create icon. You can create lot number for the series. Here I'm giving check number 1 lakh to 1 lakh 25. So 25 checks in the series. So if you want, you can create the lot number. Non-sequential is nothing but you can choose any number, any check number, like random. The first 25 checks from lot number 1. It started on 29th on February 2024. This is called your checkbook started date. Your checkbook is created. Now I'm going to use here FB ZP automatic payment configuration. Now I'm going to click on all company codes, new entries. My company code name is S3 and it is going to be work for sending company code and paying company code. Why we will call sending and paying company code? Whenever you want to work for the cross company code, then only you have to write sending company code information. Otherwise, write only paying company code. So I will give you one simple situation. For example, I'm having my company name is S3. I'm purchasing, I'm doing services and I'm receiving services by my business partners. In end of the day, I have to make the payment. From where I can make? I can do payment by my company only. Whenever I'm working with a group of company structure, I'm having S1, S2, S3. Okay, so I'm going to purchase all stock at my business of an organization. The payment will go from head office. In that situation, the paying company code will be so and so. The sending company code will be it's my company because I'm taking service by my vendor. Then I'm going to sending to the S1 company code because S1 company code is my head company. The S1 will make payment to the vendor of S3 company code. Simply whenever you have to make the cross company code between S1 to S3, then we will write here. Okay. So now is the paying company code S3 because right now we are working with only one company code. Now separate payment per business area. So whenever you want to maintain a individual credit control area, individual financial management areas, and that type of organization will called as a separate business areas point of view. At the method, payment method supplying is nothing but whenever you have to make payments into different kind of categories, we will select cash discount tolerances. Tolerance days for payable. Why we will select this option? For example, I'm going to give a payment due date according to the payment condition. I'm going to assign 30 days is the payment duration for each and every one. Okay. Without bargain, the company is allocated for 30 days. For example, when I am doing credit card transactions, automatically the transaction is going to be raised after 40 days. Without any your request, no need to write, because the condition is the vendor is giving 30 days time. Okay, so today is your payment date. If I make payment, the payment will clear on the same day or next day. But whenever you have done your payment before the duration, the up to until that payment clearance, the bankers are not going to use any late charges or any kind of things. For example, the 10th is my payment date. I'm doing payment on 10th only, but the payment will update on 11th. Okay, whenever you have done transaction, if you show, then the banker will leave you. They are not going to charge any penalty. So that is called tolerance date. Tolerance date is nothing but, for example, if I give here 1 day, after duration also, if you make payment till 1 day, that is considered as a previous things. Okay, most of the time when we comes to the sales oriented and domestic oriented organizations, will make the tolerance receivable. Ante meaning enti? February 29th is completed. March 1st or March 2nd, if you done any sales, they will write sales data into February month only. Do you have any domestic knowledge? తెలుసా ఎప్పుడైనా సరే అకౌంట్స్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఎట్లుంటదంటే ఫ్రమ్ ఫిబ్రవరి వి ఆర్ డూయింగ్ అవర్ మార్కెటింగ్. ఓకే, కస్టమర్ ఏం చెప్పాడంటే మంత్ ఎండ్ లో క్లోజ్ చేయాలి, కానీ అతను మార్చి ఫస్ట్ కి వచ్చి పే చేసాడు. అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఈ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ని కూడా తీసుకెళ్లి ఫిబ్రవరిలోనే వేసేసుకుంటాం. అంటే విల్ మేక్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ అ టాలరెన్స్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ అంటిల్ యూ రీచ్ యువర్ టార్గెట్స్, అదర్వైజ్ ఇస్ ద మేనేజ్మెంట్ విష్. టాలరెన్స్ అంటే ఒక డ్యూ డేట్ అయిపోయినాక కూడా రిసీవబుల్ కి లేదా పేయబుల్ కి మనం ఏదైనా ఎగ్జామ్షన్ ఇస్తే ఆ ఎగ్జామ్షన్ ని టాలరెన్స్ డేస్ పేయబుల్ అంట. ఇప్పుడు మీరు 10 తారీఖు పేమెంట్ చేయాలి, కానీ మీరు నాకు 9 తారీఖు వచ్చి రిక్వెస్ట్ చేశారు 2 days తర్వాత పే చేస్తా అని. నేను కూడా కన్సిడర్ చేస్తా, బికాస్ యు ఆర్ మై రెగ్యులర్ కస్టమర్. సో మీరు 2 days తర్వాత పే చేస్తున్నారు, స్టిల్ ఐఎమ్ యాక్సెప్టింగ్. ఓన్లీ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ క్యాండిడేట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు సెలెక్ట్ ద టాలరెన్స్ పేయబుల్ డేస్ విల్ బి 2 days. అంటే 2 రోజుల వరకు మీ పేమెంట్ నేను హోల్డ్ చేస్తా. It is only business process. Come here. Outgoing payment with cash discount forms. For example, whenever you have to make the payment, you can give here like 1%, otherwise 2%. Itla rasko. Ikkada maximum cash discount ante meaning enti ante whenever you have selected into the tolerance of the discounts. For example, there I have selected 5%. Here I'm giving 2%. If I select max, then it is going to be calculated with 5% tax. Okay, the vendors ki customer ki special GL transaction point of view, the later we will discuss about this all. Come back. Then after I'm going to click enter and save. Come back here. Paying company code. New entries on application bar. Paying company. What is your paying company code name? S3. Okay, so here you can give here, that is called the limit of the tolerance. If I write here check value 100 rupees minimum, maximum is 10 lakhs. Okay, above 10 lakhs, it is not possible. Below 100 rupees, it is not possible. The check is not going to be valid above 10 lakhs. Okay, most of the companies will give you a limit access. Why? Because to control each and every payment and each and every transaction. For example, I have started one company. I am the founder of the company. So I'm not going to run the business. I need one person. Then I'm going to hire this candidate. It is nothing but manager, director, CEO. You can call with a different kind of name. Okay, he is running business and he's the responsible person, but he's not owner. He's not owner. I'm the owner and he's the managing director. So I'm going to give him a limit for the bank access. Okay, so in my company, I'm having 1000 crores is my management fund, but I can give him only 100 crores limit. But each transaction should reflect more than 1 crore. It is not possible. Whenever you have to take the decision more than 1 crore, you have to take approval by founder. It is called like a permission or board members. So even the check limit also is accessible. For example, is giving one check is above 1 crore, the check is invalid. Okay, that is called payment conditions. Even if you have any net bank account, net banking, you can make applicable. For example, I'm having one credit card. The credit card having fund is around 5 lakhs is my limit. But I'm going to select here only 3 lakhs 50,000. If I swipe more than 3 lakhs 50,000, the system will say you are not authorized because I don't want to reach more than 60 or 70% of my limit. అట్లా మనం కండిషన్ పెట్టుకుంటాం. ఓకే, ఎందుకు అంటే క్రెడిట్స్ కార్డ్ కానీ డెబిట్స్ కానీ ప్రతిదానికి మనం ఒక కంట్రోలర్ పెట్టుకుంటాం. ఈవెన్ మన వెహికల్ ఉంది, సో ఇట్ విల్ గో అరౌండ్ 200 స్పీడ్, బట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు లాక్ ఫర్ 120 or 100 or 80 వాట్ ఎవర్. సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ payment going access. So here I'm giving the very less access. Okay, no exchange rate differences. Whenever you have selected no exchange rate differences is nothing but whenever doing a transactional currency between the one currency to another currency by using bank account, the difference amount is not going to reflect by automatic most of the time. Okay, no exchange rate difference part of the payment. Whenever you are doing partial payment, it is not going to reflect. Separate payment for each reference. So bill of exchange payment, direct debit pre-notification. So this is all kind of notifications activity. Okay. మనము tolerance లో ఎంత ఇచ్చామో. Okay, I have to change in my tolerance. Okay, later we will. So after just go to enter and save. Back arrow. Payment method in CR. It's very important step. Select new entries on application bar. Country, India. Okay, my payment method is S. Check. Okay, S will work for only outgoing payment, not incoming payment. For incoming payment, again, you have to create another bank payment. So here we have 2 methods. I'm going to select outgoing payment. So must and should you have to select here what type of strings. Bank transfer, check, bills of exchange, check, bills of exchange. Whenever you have selected check, it is called manual procedure. Whenever you have selected, it is called electronic check procedures. Even whenever you are doing transfer between one check to one bank to another bank, also you people have to maintain bank transaction ID number. Am I audible for online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నేను చెక్ అని పెట్టుకుంటే చెక్ నెంబర్ రాసుకుంటారు కదా. మామూలుగా మనం ఫోన్ పే జీపే చేస్తే కూడా మామూలుగా మనం వదిలేస్తాం కదా. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా ఇక్కడ పేమెంట్ చేయండి, మీకు మ్యామ్ వాళ్ళు అడుగుతారు ఒకసారి స్క్రీన్ షాట్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ఇవ్వండి, స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకుంటారు. ఎందుకు అలా అంటే నేను బుక్ లో రాసుకుంటా మీ పేరు, మీ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి. నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లం అయినప్పుడు నా బ్యాంక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లో సేమ్ ఐడితో పేమెంట్ పడిందా లేదా కూడా చూసుకుంటా. బికాస్ ఇన్ ద ఆడిటింగ్ టైమ్, so names and contact number is not required. I need your transaction numbers to identify the exact information. Because of that, each and every payment to transaction ID will be called as a transaction number. So whenever you are doing for the electronic payments, you have to use this one, otherwise this one. Because చూడండి, post office current account method is activated. So allowed personal payments. Most of the time, whenever you go to current accounts, and it is not going to be applicable. And who will make these personal payments? Capital. Okay, whenever the capital wants to make the payment for the internal usage, we'll make that payment from current account and we will write into the drawings account and we will make it settlement. For example, my capital amount is 1 crore and he's doing 1 lakh for the personal usage. I make one payment voucher here. At the same time, I will post one drawings account. Drawings is nothing but We are returning 1 lakh against of capital account, and our capital amount will reflect 99 lakhs only. So 99 lakhs will be liability because we have returned 1 lakh. So must and should you have to select here. Look here. Request to master record specification of the business partner. ఇక్కడ మనం బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ అని సెలెక్ట్ చేసినాం అనుకో, మీరు వెండర్ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఫిల్ చేయాలి. whenever you are creating bank account, whenever you are creating vendor account, bank account information will reflect. నేను ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూపిస్తా చూడండి. Okay, this is ECC. Yes. XK01. S1CV. Please mute your mic. Enter. Enter. ఇక్కడ ఏమొచ్చింది? బ్యాంక్ డీటెయిల్స్ వచ్చింది. FBZPT. Is activated. Basically, when you have deactivated in FBZP, if you have not selected here in your system, most of the time మీరు ఈసీసీలో గమనించుంటారు, కొంతమందికి బ్యాంక్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రాదు, డైరెక్ట్గా వెళ్ళిపోతుంది వెండర్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తే. ఈ ఆప్షన్ మీరు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. దిస్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఆప్షన్. బ్యాంక్ డీటెయిల్స్, అకౌంట్ నెంబర్ is required, IBAN international bank account number, shift code is required, payment KZ, clearing document also I am using KZ. KZ గాని KV గాని వాడొచ్చు, but most of the companies will use KZ. Look here, what is difference between KZ and KV? Vendor payment. KV is not a, so is a vendor payment. So you have to fill is a basic all informations. And right now I'm not using any payment method for DME procedures at this moment. Whenever you comes to here, RFFOUS underscore C LIST 1S is a standard programs. Why these programs will work? Whenever you are doing the classic medium programming and you get layout, invoice layout of study. What is the program name? RFFOUS underscore C and list 1S, enter and save. Okay, then after go to like currencies allowed and what kind of currencies. So here we don't have any configurations into the education system. Basically here you have to select what kind of permitted things. You can write like INR and USD and etc. things. Here we don't have. You can select countries also in the live system. This bank account is going to be permitted for the US account or UK account. Means from this bank account I can do payment or receipt by US. If I selected that US is blocked, then I'm not going to make any payment access. It's all about your vendor details. Go back. This is your payment method. Look, use back arrow. Go to fourth one. It's called the payment medium methods. Select new entries. My paying company code is S3. My payment method is S. You can select your minimum amount and maximum amount according to the concept. And you can select here single payment for marked item. Single payment for marked item is nothing but whenever you are doing against of the vendor, 3 or 4 transaction, the 3 or 4 transaction will cleared by only one payment. Okay, for example, I'm doing automatic payment against of 3 vendors, and this vendor having 10 transaction, and this vendor having 20, and this vendor having 100 transactions. So whenever 10, 20, 100, total 130 transactions. If I make payment from my side, I get only 3 payments. 10 payment, 10 transaction, 1 payment. 20 transaction, 1 payment. 100 transaction, 1 payment. So this is called marked item. Marked item means individually the payment will come. Payment per due date. Due date is nothing but up to the date only it will possible. Whenever you wants to make the future date, it is not possible to. So extended individual payment is nothing but you can select 10 transaction, 10 payments, 20 transaction, 20 payments. You can do like individual, independent. Okay, so here the foreign business partner is allowed, and you can select basic is currency valuations. Go to form data. F11 0 underscore AVIS underscore IN. 1. Yeah. Fine. Look here. When you comes to the payment medium F110 underscore P premium, not premium, PRENUM underscore CHCK is a premium. Premium check is a predefined configuration for the procedure. Okay, so here you can write your so you can select here. Do you know what is correspondence? Whenever you want to prepare any kind of statement, the correspondence will be part of this. Okay, correspondence. Then after go to save. Come back here. Go to 1 minute. I want to check the second one. Here I have to give some program. I missed it. Maybe I stop. Okay, here also it's working same program. Okay, ఇవి మీకు అబావర్స్ ఇస్తారు. Okay, because of this only you get your invoice. I will show you. Okay, no worries about this kind of programming. It is provided by your ababbers. Whenever you go to reality, then we get another programs because I'm using existing and predefined one. But if you go to real time, then we need our own programming with our logo, our company details, and etc. That is going to be customized by your ababber. That's called layout creations. No worries about this program. Enter. ECC లో అయితే మీకు F110 AVIS underscore IN లేదా D. That will work. Come back. Go to fifth one. Bank determination. Select position tab. S3. Ranking order. The ranking order is always called order number. Currency. Payment method is S. Yes. Ranking order will be 01. SBI bank account. Here you can assign more than one bank account. It is fine. You can select like loan account and bank account and salaries account. You can add multiple bank accounts. It is fine. After select here and go to bank account enhanced means nothing but you are making connection. Before enhanced, you have to go for bank accounting, new entries. And what is your bank account name? SBI. What is your payment method? Yes. What is your currency? Account ID. What is your bank account number? Okay, business area. So this is belongs to so and so business area. Then after enter and save, the bank account is created. Click on bank account and go to available enhanced bank account enhanced. New entries. SBI. Payment method is currency INR. Ranking order 01. Account ID current account. And bank sub account number 2 lakhs. Okay, business area is S3H. Okay, I'm not giving his a clearing account and charged account at this moment. Say. After click here, go to available amount. Then what kind of limit you are giving? Okay, so go to new entries and SBI bank account, account ID current account. Days will be 90 days at this moment for the check payment. But in the previous, it was 180 days. ఇప్పుడైతే 90 days on the check limit, check lifetime. Means if you have given a date of the check, that check is going to be worked for till 90 days, including all days. Okay. Outgoing payment. So here I'm giving 1 crore. Eligible me? Okay. So after just go to save. Value date. Payment method is house bank is SBI. Account ID is current account. The limit of the payment. If you have any charges or expenses relevant of the bank and you have to write. Right now, I don't have any ledgers. I have to assign here. Okay, just leave above. Enter and save. We will create it. I have to create charges account. Right? So come back here. Go to house bank. Now your bank account is ready. Come back here. F-02. 29th of February 2024. Document type SCA. Manual reference ID. Am I audible for online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 1 minute. I don't have a salaries account, so I'm going to create FS00. Create icon. Okay, I'm going to select here primary cost element only. Expense. It comes under cost account. Salaries. Salaries account. Primary cost element category will be primary. 004 will work for cost accounts. Enter and save. At the same time, I'm going to create here copy one lakh two. 1,01,000 is completed, right? 1 lakh అయిపోయింది. 1,01,000 preference share capital. So 1,02,000. I'm having two accounts. Salaries payable with SBI Bank. Bank account 25,000 rupees in Indian currency. S3H. My cost center will be admin. Salaries payable against of Mr. Jai from administration 50 1,02,000 salary payable amount star S3 is my segment. You can select your profit center text to place and there is what is this document number, right? Go to FCH first. Do you remember this all D codes? Check number. Enter. Okay. I'm going to F-07. I have to record payment voucher also. Yes, how we will release that? We have to release the check, right? Payment record is required. Outgoing payment to against of document number 8. My house bank is SBI, is a part of current account. By automatically system will record, no need to. 2 lakhs. My business area is S3H. The amount will be 25,000 in Indian currency. There is no bank charges. Profit center will be next. Look here. Against of salary payable, document IPS, other accounts are there. There is no bank information, etc. Enter. Okay, I have to run this. ఇప్పుడు తెలుసు కదా ఓబీ ఇవ్వని ఎట్లా చేయాలి? నాకు సార్ రేపు గుర్తు చేయండి సార్. మనం F-07 వాడితే KZ వచ్చింది. Just remind me, then I will give you one case study on it. Okay, after go to standard, select all and deactivate item to make the server refresh. Double click on server. Not assigned is equals to 0. Enter and save. The document 9 is posted. Now this is my payment voucher. I'm going to use FCH5 is my transaction code. I'm going to assign a check number. Enter. This is called payment date. So payment date is I'm going to give here 10th of March 2024. the check clearing date. This date is nothing but on check we are writing by manual. And who is the person? So I'm giving here Mr. What is name? Jai. He's from administration department. He's from administration. And the country is mandatory. And city is mandatory. Okay. So star symbol, star symbol. Name is mandatory. Remaining options are required. So you can write remaining also. It is part of your identification. Press enter. Your check is clear. Come back to FCHN, SBI, S3. Go to execute. It's not clear. And what is the transaction code for check clearing? When the check is cleared, obviously after March 10th only, on same date or after March, before 10th, it's not possible. So here I'm giving the check clearing date. If you have any dividend discounts, just leave and write basic information, save. Check is successfully saved. Come back to FCHN. Look here S3. Execute. The check number is enhanced. It's encashed. Okay, remaining check clearance, check reversal, that all everything will be same compared to previous, and do practice up to here. And tomorrow I will show you how to create business partner of vendor and customer. Account payable, receivable configuration same untadi. Ante vendor creation, basic things same untadi. 7 or 8 steps same. Then again we have to work out on migration part. So tomorrow class is very lengthy class and required class. So please do practice before. మీరు ఇంకా సర్వర్ కూడా తీసుకోలేదు, obviously difficult అవుతుంది. Okay, do practice up to here and we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you. Any questions from previous class?